Yeah, I was certainly proud of the team tonight. I thought, we had a much better start tonight than we did last night. We had a little more energy. We got that good start. It wasn't a power play goal, but I'm not sure the guy had got back into the play yet when Matty scored. So that was big for us. And then they come back and score at the end of the first period, which was disappointing, but it certainly didn't deflate us. We had a good start to the second period, got a couple goals there in the second. And then I thought we took our foot off the gas, and I think the focus in between the second and third period was, we have to, when we get a team at 3-1, we got to play and we got to be able to put them away. And we got a great shift out of Shandor's line, and Jake Percival poking away at that puck gets us to 4-1. But then we kept coming, and I thought it might have been our best period of the season, the third period tonight. So I was really proud of the team's effort. That's a heck of a hockey team across the way there. I think they're going to be certainly battling for the Big Ten title at some point. They had some great players, and that was a good win for our team.
All right, Dan, you want to start us off?
After last night giving up the 43 shots, I think it was, did you sense anything with the team where they wanted to come out and prove they were better than that, or do you think tonight was just more reflective of the way you guys can play?
I think that happens some nights, Dan, that I said to the team, don't get too caught up with shots. It's certainly not a recipe for success if you're continually getting outshot 2-1. But UMass got outshot pretty good last night, but I think they were pretty happy today. And Lowell got outshot by quite a lot last night at Michigan State, but they were pretty happy. So I think the most important thing to focus on is, are you getting good quality chances? And last night we didn't give up a ton of quality chances. They had a lot of volume, but not a lot of grade A's. But we didn't create any grade A's last night. That was our biggest issue. We didn't make them play defense, and I thought that was a difference tonight.
You shook up the Lions for really the first time all season. Why did you feel it was time for a change, and how did you think it worked tonight?
We were 5 games in, and sometimes it's just, you don't score any goals. We haven't scored a goal on that kid in 2.5 games. So sometimes it's just, let's shake it up a little bit. We didn't make any wholesale changes. We just moved a couple guys around, and in some areas I thought it was good. In other areas, I don't know if some of the lines were as good. So I like the result, though.
Joe?
Can you talk a little bit, Mike, about Ty's effort today? Looked like him, Pearson, and Wood really meshed together well.
They had a really good game. And he's just brought so much energy, and saying he's an old school throwback hockey player, foxhole guy. Like, you want him there with you, and he loves playing hockey, and his energy that he brings to the rink. On Monday, he'll have that energy, and it's contagious, and I'm glad he's on our team.
Go ahead, Ian.
Can you talk about Matthew Wood? He drew 2 penalties after the whistle. Just helped you guys out.
Yeah, he did. I'm more impressed with the 3 points than the 2 penalties he drew. I think that first goal really got us going. It was a great finish. I don't think Dobas saw that. It was a rocket, but then he made a really nice play on Ty's first goal where he was able to kind of toe drag it, get a shot, follow his rebound, and then it went to Ty and he knocked it in, and he made a great pass to Pearson on Ty's second goal. And Justin, we said if you don't have anything on a good goaltender like that, just shoot for a rebound. And that's what Justin did, and went right to Ty's stick.
2 assists as well for Hudson Shandor as well.
Yeah.
What have you liked of him, of how he's grown into his spot in the team?
He's just one of our most consistent players, night in, night out. You know what you're going to get from him. Another kid that brings so much positive energy to the locker room. And he plays in all situations. He's a guy that loves winning and doing whatever it takes to win. So I would take 20 of him.
first goal you score, you give one up right after, but then second goal you score another one immediately after that to double the lead. Did you see a different response out of the team after that second goal, not wanting to give it up again?
Well, that's a point of emphasis with us, is that once you score a goal or you get scored on, that next shift's important. Let's win that next shift. So I think we were pretty disappointed when we gave that lead up so quickly. That we talked about that, and it's been something that we preach all year long, swing goals. And I was glad to see how hard we came out after we got that second goal.
That's a pretty good team when you give up one goal in under 25 minutes. Well, goalies obviously played well, but it's not just the goaltenders. How do you rank that defensive effort as a group for a weekend?
Yeah, for this weekend, I think the one thing we did, Joe, pretty well was we didn't allow second and third opportunities. And you got to continually do that week in and week out. And this weekend, we did a good job of protecting the house in front of our net. And if we want to be we're a good team. If we want to be an elite team, we're going to have to do that consistently night in and night out.
What about Jake Percival? He scored again. Seems like he's got a habit of scoring bracy goals. What does he do well to get moved up to that second line?
Goes to the net, That's pretty simple. He goes to the net. Last week he went to the net and deflected one in. Tommy McVie, the old Bruins coach, he said, if you want money, you go to the bank. If you want goals, you go to the net. And that's what he's doing. He's going to the net consistently, and he's not afraid to go to those dirty areas. And guys that do that will score a lot of goals. Like Ty went on his first goal, he's right there, guys slashing him, and he gets a rebound and knocks it in.
Not to take anything away from Arsenio with the way how he played today, but was there any thought of bringing Logan back after how he played last night? Or I'm pretty sure you're happy with the two-headed monster that you have in goal right now.
I think they're both playing pretty well. And I'd love to just keep riding the two of them. I think it's, when you have two really good goaltenders and they can be fresh both nights. Like, I would say Dobas probably got tired tonight. And when they can stay fresh and, you feel confident in both of them, that's a really good thing to have for your team.
Does it make a difference that they play such different styles? I mean, teams have to go against two completely different kinds of goaltenders, or does it just help that they're both really good?
Doesn't make a difference for us. Like, I would think you'd have to ask the other teams how difficult that is to try to prepare for two different goaltenders. But for us, we could care less. As long as they stop the puck, I don't care what style they use. And I think one of the strengths that Vince has is he coaches to the player's style. He doesn't try to change them. He tries to refine what they're doing and make them more efficient and effective. So I think that's one of the strengths of him as a coach.
Anything else, guys? Go ahead.
Can you talk about the momentum that the team has created and how they're going to take that to Boston next weekend?
Well, we're certainly going to enjoy this victory here tonight, and then turn the page. And Monday, we've got to come ready to work, because I think Boston University's could be arguably one of the best teams in the league. They're experienced. They've got great goaltending, extremely mobile defensemen, and they got some heavy players up front. They got some skilled players up front. They can play a lot of different ways. So that is going to be a really tremendous challenge for us, for sure.
What do you think of the win tonight?
I think it was a great team effort. I think all four lines were playing well, all seven defensemen, and obviously Arsenio on the back end. And I just think it was a great team effort, and it's just a big pairwise win for those out-of-conference games. Just playing at BU, I just know that those out-of-conference games come back to bite you at the end of the season. So it's good to get those points early in the year against a really tough out-of-conference team.
After yesterday's game, was there a sense in the team that you wanted to come back and prove yourselves a little bit after giving up all those shots?
Yeah, I mean, we don't really pay attention to the shots that much, because I don't really think that tells the whole story of the game. I think we were shorthanded a lot, and they put a lot of shots on net, but I think we were out there to prove something tonight. 0-0 game. We had never scored a goal against Dauber before. when we played them last year. So I think everyone was out there to prove something today.
Ted, what was that between the first and second period? You guys came out and Wood got the goal and then they answered right back. You went in the locker room tied at 1. And then seeing the last 40 minutes, you guys played as good a 40 minutes as you have all year.
Yeah, I think the message was from Coach Cav was more to just like, instead of being good and excellent, we would need to be elite. So I thought we played a good period in the first, and then just kind of building off that, just playing our game. I think we started to wear them down, and yeah, I just think we were faster, like quicker. I thought we were really buzzing tonight. It was probably our best showing of the year.
Talk about what's made blending with Justin and Matt so seemingly easy on the line. It seems like you have good chemistry with those two.
Yeah, I mean, Matt's a very easy player to play with. You know, he loves to shoot the puck, and he's always looking to get puck with speed and find guys. And I've played with guys like Justin Pearson a lot before, like Pat Curry, Logan Cockrell, Max Kaufman, guys like that just play hard-nosed. They want the puck. They want to win every battle. So they're two really easy guys to play with, and I'm just fortunate to be on the line with them.
And that goal you had off Justin's rebound, how big was the net when you got that puck?
It was pretty big. I was just saying, I was begging when I saw Justin coming down the wall. I was like, please go far pad. So it was just a great shot by him, going past off pad, and then made my life pretty easy.
Coach said that was a point of emphasis, just to shoot at the goal and hope for that kind of rebound.
Yeah. I mean, we know that the goalie was letting up a lot of rebounds, so we always wanted to put the puck on him. And I think we got a lot of second chance opportunities tonight, a lot of greasy goals, and a lot of pretty ones too.
And that first goal you had backhanded that, right?
Yeah.
Did that go off the post?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I just shoveled it in there, just a loose puck. Great play by Justin and Matt, getting it off the wall towards the net and just picking up loose change.
And then the third period, for playing with a 2-goal lead, it'd be hard to diagram a better way to play the third period than you guys played it.
Yeah, no, I think just the way that we play our systems in the defensive zone gives us a lot of opportunity. We knew they were the team that was chasing, so I think they were the ones that had to take chances, and it showed. We got a lot of 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, and we were just capitalizing off our rushes and no zone play.
Did you get a sense they were getting frustrated? There were a couple of late hits and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's always expected. You know, it's hockey, but you just got to stay out of it, because it's only going to come to hurt us later in the year with guys getting suspended and stupid penalties. You don't want to let them crawl back into the game.
Anything else, guys, for talk? Go ahead, Chris.
You get BU next weekend, and have you thought about it all, what emotions are going to be like for you personally going back there after playing so many years and part of hockey's championship up there?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a game that I've had circled on my calendar for a long time, and I'm just really excited. You know, just treat it like any other opponent. So, not trying to put too much stake into it, and just get in my head too much, but I'm really excited, and there'll be a really good test for our team.
Go ahead.
Just overall, what do you think the team's biggest strength has been this season?
I just think our physicality and how hard everyone plays. I think we have buy-in from all 20 guys on the ice, and we're all going to play hard, and we're all going to give UConn our best every time we step on the sheet.